What's going on, YouTube? It's Rock from Flip the Thrift, and today I got a haul video for you, so stay tuned. Don't go nowhere. Alright, so let's get right into the haul video. I'm going to just grab the stuff and show you what I picked up today. So, some of the things I got today were okay. Some things may be for, like, home. We have an air assault, 101st. It says Fort Campbell, Kentucky. I think that this was made in USA. That's the reason why I picked it up. Made in USA, Jostens. I'm not really sure if this is vintage or not. I think this may have been in the stinky pile. If this isn't worth anything, I'm probably just going to get rid of that because I'm not going to take it home and wash it. It might not even be worth it. There's a couple items that were kind of on the bottom that I didn't really go through. This is double-sided. Jimmy Johnson. It's not vintage. It has an iron-on tag. That's usually a good way, a good indication that it's not vintage whenever you see that. It doesn't mean that it's not old, but it's probably not old enough. So this does have some issues with it as well. So I might throw that back. It just depends. Racing doesn't always do very well unless it's the right item. All right, so these are Hager slacks made in USA. I only pick things like this up when there's a really good pattern. These are a decent pattern. They're also bell bottoms, so they're like boot cut at the bottom, which is basically bell bottom. I don't know if these are wool or not. Here's the material tag. They are, they might be acrylic. They feel like wool though. Just says machine wash, warm, durable, blah blah blah. Do not something. Yeah, I don't know. Doesn't really say. It feels like wool. I think it is wool. I think these are wool pants. But these kind of have a smell to them too, like an old smell. So maybe I might just get rid. Is that a Talon? Yup. Even the piece for the clip is Talon, so that means that the zipper is a Talon zipper also as well. And if you guys can get a good look at that, it's also a Talon zipper. Really bad, man. I'm telling you. I try with the camera, dude. Like, probably need to just get a really good camera to do my videos with, which isn't very complicated. It's just they're expensive, so we'll see. I'll have to look into it. So these I didn't get a chance to look up. These are called Shoreline. They're just like swimming trunks. These are basically considered board shorts. I like the color. The color on them is really good. So I don't know. They might not be worth nothing either. There's a couple things that I picked up that might not have too much value too. So we have these Farrow. These are also made in USA. These are just another pair of plaid pants. Don't know how old these are. Can probably tell by the zipper. There's nothing on the one plate, but the zipper is, I think it's a Shykill or whatever, Shykill. I don't know how to pronounce that, but that's an older zipper as well. These, I don't know if these are wool either. I'm not sure. There's no material on them. I don't see any material. There was no material tag on the other one. There was just, I think that these are wool. They're definitely, if you look in the back, you can see where it was split, where they're actually sized. So these are definitely tailored. So they're probably expensive, back in the day, but these are a little bit wider bell bottoms too. So I've sold bell bottoms before and they did okay. I didn't get a ton of money for them. As you can see, they're really wide at the bottom. So these are like boot cut bell bottom. I wouldn't say cowboy, but I'm guessing they're more like, they don't feel like wool though. They do, but they don't. I don't know. Whatever. I'm so confused today. I don't know what it is, but it's that light behind me too. It's no good. All right, so I picked up this Lularoe. This is just a t-shirt, tank top, whatever, but it is new with tags. It's all white. I didn't see any stains on it. I don't know if these are even worth anything. Lularoe, just a lot of it is ending up at the bins now. I'm seeing that. I think it's kind of going out of style. I don't think people are really wearing it. J. Crew is a really good brand. I thought that these shorts were really cute. They're just cute, like little Bermuda shorts. These are J. Crew. J. Crew's not a bad brand. Decent brand. I like the stripe on these, so they should do okay because of the stripe. Today was just kind of pick, you know. I would have been better not going. This I didn't look up yet. I'm not sure what this is. I don't think it's made in USA. I think it's like made in El Salvador. It's definitely not old. It's kind of like Viking. I don't know what the sword is. I don't know if that's a game, if that's a group, if that's local. I don't know yet. I'll look it up and we'll see. And for some reason, I've been bringing a lot of these towels home, like these like beach towels. They're just like really good to dry off with. Like for some reason, I think they're just made that way because they're for the beach. So they're really good for a shower. You know, for when you get out the shower. They're really good for just regular bath towels. So I just been picking them up. Take them home, wash them, and yeah, MacArthur Towel and Sports. It's probably not old, but this is going to go home. Not a Ravens fan, but who cares? All right, so this was a Seinfeld New York Mets hat. I don't know if this is old. I don't know if this was like a promotional item. I'm not really sure what the deal is with this, so I'm going to have to look this up as well. So a couple things I just grabbed, and you know, it just kind of, it is what it is. I got the safari hat, but it says Raiders on it. So I don't know if they sewed that patch was sewn on or what the deal is with that, because it kind of like has like an army tag on the inside. So I don't know. I don't know if that was made. It says hat jungle type Muxin Camp. Is that what it says? It says Muslin Camping Company, something like that. But yeah, I'll do a little bit more research on that and see if that was actually, if that was either made that way or what the deal was. So here's some vintage bike pants. These are actually for like biking, for like riding bike. They look like baseball pants. Maybe they are. I actually think that these are baseball pants, because they definitely have the back pocket. They definitely have the loops for it to put the belt in. So maybe somebody either sewn these. No, that's kind of a professional hem. I don't think that anybody could have done that at home unless they're really good. They really have the equipment to do that. I don't know. That, I think that's done with like a bigger machine. So I'm guessing. So I don't think that these are bike. I think that these are baseball shorts. So they're definitely vintage. I don't know if they would sell better than the pants, but baseball pants just don't go for much, even when they're vintage. Found these Oshkosh Bagoshes. Somebody actually threw these back. He's probably watching the video now. And once again, I told the guys, said make sure that they're made in USA, otherwise they're definitely not vintage. These are made in USA. It doesn't mean that they're vintage, but it does help the sale. They are youth. They probably would say, well, these are baby. These are definitely for like baby, toddler, or something like that. Probably unisex, girl or boy. Found this LL Bean. I just sold one of these and I got a lot for it. It actually sold for about $40. This is actually, I think, I don't know if this is wool or cotton. I think it's cotton. This is an LL Bean. It's a relaxed fit. This is basically for a woman. It's a large, but it's like a long, it's kind of like a shirt jacket. So, but the colors are really cool. I really like the colors. I think that's the reason why I did pick it up, probably because of the colors. So yeah. These I was actually looking at for a really long time because I had a feeling that these were Lululemon, and my feeling was right. Because when I looked into the pocket, that's usually where you're going to find the size at on Lululemon. When you look inside of the pockets, the zippered pockets, or even ones that aren't zippered, excuse me, they will usually have the size tag. So I was looking all over on these. I was like, you know what? I'm going to find it. Where's it at? And once again, here we are again. I don't see it. Where's it at? Where's it at? Where is it? It is somewhere. It's really hard to see. Like, you have to really, really look to see it. I don't know, guys. They're calling me a liar. I'm telling you, it was there when I left. Where are you at? Where are you at? Okay. I think it's on the back. I don't think that it's on the front. But definitely stretch athletic. Where's it at? Wow, that's really hard to see. I don't even see it. Is it in the... Telling you guys, I might have to come back for this one. Because I don't see it. There it is. Wow. I'm telling you. That's why it took me so long to really figure it out. That's the Lululemon. It just looks like hair. It looks like a lady. Like a symbol. I don't know what the symbol is. I don't know what, what it's supposed to be. But that was really hard to find. And that's the reason why I didn't know what they were. But when I seen the size was inside of the pocket, I knew they were Lululemon. I just couldn't find the logo. So I was actually looking at them for just about as long as I just did. Like, wow. Like, that took a long time to find that logo. But it was worth it because that's a really cool pattern. I should probably get about $30 for them. They might be worth a little bit more. I don't know. A little more, a little less. Who knows? And we got this Nike. This is a Nike on-field. Cowboys are actually in second place. Are they in first place? First, second, third, something like that. I think the Eagles are in second place. Prescott, I'm not really sure who that is. I don't know if is it Michael or is it, I don't know. I don't follow football completely like that, so I'm not really sure. I should do okay with that. I don't know. It might be old. It might be outdated. He might be traded. You never know with sports. You really don't. It's really hard to say. So I did look these up, and they don't seem to be doing too bad. They only wanted $3 for these. These actually came from another thrift store, maybe even one I've been to before. They're called Maui Rippers. The men's do very well too. These are actually women's. These are just like board shorts, bikini type of deal or whatever. I know they're women's. They're definitely too short for men's. They might be. I don't know. I don't think they are. I think those are women's. You can probably tell by the size. These are, yeah, their size says size 8. So anytime you see a number, that's women's or children's. So those are a women's size 8. I'm picking up shorts. Don't ask me why. I'm picking up shorts, picking up skirts. They're just things that I'm seeing here and there that I know that I can sell. So that's the reason why I'm picking them up. Not necessarily because I want to pick up these type of items. I know they're easy to list, and these are Joe's jeans, and these are just another pair of shorts. I guess you could fold them up if you want. Usually you'll see the logo right there. It'll say Joe's, and then they'll have a tag on the inside like that. It'll say Joe's. So they're a little bit different for the jeans. There should be a style. It just says waist 28. There might be a style. Yeah, there's the style. And these are the Gessa, Jessa, whatever. But yeah, probably like $20 for them, 25, something like that. I think I got this for my son. That's Kevin Durant. It's a medium. It's a little tighter than what they're used to wearing. They might actually wear it just because it has Kevin Durant. So we'll see. Take that home. Somebody will want it. Found a Zegna tie. Ermenegilda Zegna. So I think that's a newer label. I looked on, at first I thought it was, whenever you see that on the end of the tie, I didn't know that it was a Zegna, but it says it right there. But whenever I see that on a tie, I'm always thinking of Hermès, because Hermès has the same style. They have their logo like that striped on the end of the tie. I think this is called the tail, or I don't know, whatever. This is a wider tie. It's not a skinny tie. It's probably going to take forever to sell, and that's just the way that ties are. You just got to expect that. But when it's a good brand like that and it's an expensive tie, probably an $80 to $100 tie. Maybe more, maybe less. These are Tinseltown shorts. The only reason why I picked these up, these are definitely a woman's. These are juniors, because they're a size 11. Whenever it's an odd number, that means that they're juniors. So I picked them up because they're cute. They have like little patches on them. Doesn't matter if they're juniors or not. I'll measure the waist and we'll just go by that. I think juniors is just more of like a petite style women's clothing, something like that. Whatever. I picked them up because they have patches on them. And Volcom is not a great brand. This was new with tags. I figured it'll just be something that I can throw into my store. It's got a $40 tag on it, so See, some clothing I think is super overpriced. Like I don't see the quality in this shirt for anyone to want to pay $35 to $40 for it. But I mean, it's like that, and that's the way it is. Like my new hat, got my new hat thanks to my daughter from my Jelly Belly. For my daughter Jillian, she always gets me a Lids gift card. And yeah, this was $40, so hats are expensive now. They're way more than what they used to be. They used to be $20 to $30, now they're $40. Alright, so I got this for my son. He's definitely going to like it. It's in really good shape. He loves the Sixers. So that's for my son. Got another pair of shorts. These are Billabong. This is actually a skirt. Just a mini skirt. It'll probably do well. Not sure what it'll sell for, but it's Billabong. I'll get something for it. This I didn't look up yet. I don't even know if it's worth anything. It might be worthy just to throw back. This is a Sherpa adventure gear. I don't know. This is actually a small. It looks too big for my daughter. It might be a small, but it looks a little bit oversized for a small. It's in decent condition. I've seen a lot of items today that were kind of like they just had too much hair on them and just clothing today was pretty rough. The condition that all the clothing was in was rough. So this actually was behind somebody that was a reseller as well, and he missed it. This is a polo. This is a linen and silk. Here is the label. There's the polo. There's the polo by Ralph Lauren label. This is made in USA, so this is vintage. It's a little wrinkled, but it is linen, so you can kind of get away with that with linen. It's not a bad looking jacket, so we'll see. Usually I get about $80 for them, somewhere in that range, sometimes more, sometimes a little less. The only reason why I picked up this J. Crew was because of all of the things it has going on. This is called the ticket pocket. Whenever you see that pocket above the bottom pocket, I think it's usually on the right side. I'm not sure. It's definitely, they never opened it. None of the pockets are open. So this woman either wore this and she never opened the pockets, because with women there's never pockets on the inside. So I picked it up because of the plaid and because of the elbow patches. It's got the elbow patches. It also has functioning cuffs, which are called surgeon cuffs. If you guys don't know, you better ask somebody. Ask me. I know a little bit about a little bit. So whenever they come open like that, whenever the holes are made to be used so that you can fold them or just do whatever you do with them, they're called functioning. They're called surgeon cuffs. So, yeah. Not to be confused with bespoke. Bespoke is, at first I thought that's what it meant. Bespoke is actually a suit that is hand tailored for a specific measurement for a specific person. I'm gonna see if one of my boys want this. Actually, a reseller actually threw this my way and asked me if I wanted it. This is Under Armour. I do believe that Under Armour does well. Not like really good, but probably like 25 for this. But I'm gonna see if one of my boys want that first before I sell it. Here's another item I got behind a reseller. We got this polo. The color is just really awesome. It's just a polo. It's a really super light fleece. It's a newer style. It's a performance. It's a 2XL, so it's really big. It's in good condition. There's not a lot of pilling on it. I don't think there is any. It's really like super soft, and I'm not sure what the performance fleeces go for, but I guess we'll find out. It doesn't feel like it's very good quality for polo. All right, so these, I don't know what the brand is on these. I just thought they were really cool. They're just they're like a skinny fit also. They're just a pair of overalls, and the brand is POL. At first I thought it was Polo. It says POL and then it looks like an S. That's what it looks like. Here's the logo. Here's the tag. I'm not really sure what that means. It might just be like a, you know, it says POL. POLS. Is that even real leather? It's another way to tell too. If the leather is just like fake leather. It doesn't even feel like real leather. So the quality of these is just I don't know, the stitching and the style is there, so, you know, maybe I'll get something for them. We'll see. All right, so now we're getting into the stuff that I got for from yesterday. I actually got new boxers for Christmas that don't fit me, so they're brand new, didn't wear them, and I'm just going to resell them. So for 4 pairs of Tommy boxers, I'll probably get like 25 bucks for them. So, which will just go back into, you know, whatever, into the house. So I thought this was nice too, and really nice. I never see the Nike Fleeces. This actually has a gray tag. It's a little bit older. I think that's Y2K, like early 2000s. So this should do okay. It's in really good shape. That's the reason why I picked it up. There's no issues with it at all. It's got a little bit of hair and stuff on it. I'll have to clean it up. This is a company. It's called Carrots. Not to be confused with carrot, since there's a carrot there. But these are breeches. These are riding pants, like horse riding pants, equestrian, whatever. Those are good words. Whenever you see the padding on the inside of the thigh area, these are riding pants. And the sell-through rate on this brand is through the roof. So whenever you see this brand, pick them up because they're going to sell right away. If the condition is there, then it's a good idea to pick them up. So this is a good time to sell something like this. The reason why I picked it up is because it is brand new. This is just a pet coat. I know they do well. They tried to sell it for $4 and nobody wanted it. So I'll get something for it, no matter what it is. Even if it's only worth $15, that's fine because it's super light. It's going to ship first class. And I got it at the bins. I'll just move it and I'll make a few bucks on it. Even if it's only like $8 or something, I'm fine with that. It is what it is. It won't take me that long to list it. Alright, so the only reason why I picked this up, I normally don't pick a lot of Gap up, but it's Sherpa lined. It's a cool color green, and it's a corduroy denim. It just has tons of things going on with it. I don't know. I don't think this is made in USA. Made in India. But just that Sherpa line is just perfect for right now. It's absolutely perfect for now. It's in excellent condition, so that'll do well as also. All right, and this was new. I picked up a lot of new. I've been grabbing a lot of items that are new at the bins because I just think that I'm going to do way better. Anthony. So we know who that is. That's Carmelo. So we have the Knicks, Carmelo Anthony. This is cool. I'm pretty sure that's Carmelo. Didn't I just list the jersey? I just listed his jersey the other day. It's actually a vintage Adidas jersey. This is made by Majestic Thread. So I don't know if that is Majestic. It's NBA for her. I don't know. It just says NBA for her. At least it has the tag on it. That is a bonus. So I have a lot of items to ship today, so we are going to get this underway. All right, so this I picked up. It's got fuzzies on it. Alright. And it is Myrtle Beach. So the only reason why I picked it up is because it is brand new with tags. They definitely tried to sell it. It's actually a $40 sweater. They tried selling it. They even put it on 50% off. They put it at $30. So even at that $15 or whatever, they still couldn't move it. I don't know if this is a women's, like an oversized sweater. Not really sure, but don't really know why I picked that up. I just did. Got a bunch of hats. Did I find any other? We got Alabama. Somebody gave me that. This is from like their fan club or whatever. Not worth a whole lot. Then we got this Space Jam hat. I don't know if this is old or not. I got to do more research on that. We have the Vans hat. It's just really cool. It's got a few stains on the top of it, but just all in all, really cool Vans hat. And this right here is the dope item so far. This is a Carhartt. I believe it's cotton, so it's kind of like a chamois cotton. It is also made in USA, which makes it way more desirable. So very, very cool. Columbia, kind of like a hunting, I guess. So it's got a nice little Aztec design going on there. It's got everything going on for it. I don't know what the hat is worth. Maybe $30 or $40. Could be less, could be more. Really cool Nike hat. The brim is a little bent up on this one. I don't know what the deal is with this. I don't know if it's got the cool Just Do It on the side. I don't know what that logo is. I'm gonna have to look this up and see if there's some good value on this hat. So we'll figure it out. We'll go from there. And Toy Machine is a skateboarding company. I've seen people listing some hats that are like this for like $50, 50 and up. This one is a little bit bleached. It's got some issues with it, but it's still cool. Someone is definitely gonna want to flap this on, slap this on, whatever. Flap this on, yeah. But yeah, skaters don't care. They just want to rock stuff. They don't care if it's perfect. You know, it doesn't have to be, and they just do their thing. All right, so I don't have a whole, I don't have really good experience with Woolrich being just kind of plain like this. I think this is Woolrich. I think this is a woman's. Yeah, woman's Mercer shirt. So probably not a whole lot of value there. It is a nice little flannel. It's lightweight. I'll make sure that I put that either in the title or in the description or somewhere in the item specifics. I seen somebody pick up another Brooks Brothers. This is a woman's Brooks Brothers. It actually has like convertible cuffs, convertible collar. So it's kind of got the double collar. I don't even know what that means. I don't know if this is going to be worth more. This is just kind of like a dress shirt. It looks like a pajama shirt, but it's not. It's got the kind of French cuffs on it. I guess you could. No, I don't even know. I don't know. It might have been a bad pick. Who knows? And I picked up these American Eagles because they are just really cool. Destroyed. I think they're women's. American Eagles, skinny. Maybe not. Maybe they're men's. They are 28, 29, 30, something like that. So, yeah, flex. I think that these are men's. Yeah, these are men's. You can tell by the way that they're made. You can tell by the back. I'm thinking that these are probably men's. They're meant for, you know, women and men have different bodies, so obviously they're going to be made a little different. All right, so this is a repeat cashmere. I'm thinking that this is a cashmere blend. It is a size, it says 42 large. I don't think this is something that a man would wear. I could be wrong. I don't know about all them colors in there. Why would there be glitter? But there is some pilling. I'm going to have to clean it up and probably get about $30 for that. But it's going to take me probably a half hour to clean that sweater up. So in the end, is it even going to be worth it? I don't know. All right. Let's see. It says couture picture. All right. So I don't even know what the deal is with this hat. The name of the company is Picture. I didn't look it up. I just threw it in the cart. I'm going to have to do some research on it. Picture, designed in France. Like I said, I don't know what the deal is with this. It is wintertime. I should be picking things like this up. They will actually be selling, but, you know, don't have a whole lot of, you know, not great experience on those types of items. All right, so these are made by Free People. Free People is a pretty good brand. It's not a great brand. It's okay, I guess. These are just really cool. They feel like they're made out of like Tencel linen or something. They're like a linen fabric. They're just like cargo, skinny fit. So those are pretty cool. The color's not the greatest color, but whatever. All right, so let's get these out of the way, and then we'll pull up the big guy right there. All right, so the only reason why I grabbed this is because it's new. This type of item takes forever to sell. This is silk, made by a brand called Cushy Cushy. And it's beaded. It's got the elbow pads on it, or the shoulder pads. My bad. But it is new with tags, and that's the reason why I picked it up. It is made out of silk. It's probably really comfortable, but for a woman, obviously. But yeah. All right. So then there was a couple Lularoes. We got this one. Just a floral. I'll get a couple bucks for it. Probably not a lot. I see a lot of them ending up at the bins now. I don't think that this brand is doing very well anymore. This is just another one. I might do okay, maybe with these floral prints. They might do a little bit better. So we'll see. And last but not least, don't know why that was in the box. To my camera. It's a camera tripod. We found this Woolrich. I found this yesterday. This is a really, really nice Woolrich. It is a Sherpa lined, blanket lined, whatever you want to call it. Just a really cool, made in USA. Just a flannel jacket. So this I should get a decent amount for. I think I have one listed. It's been listed for a while, but I don't know. I guess we'll find out. It is missing a button, so you know, it's all good in the hood. We'll figure it out. Too bad the button's not in the pocket. Sometimes people do that. It would have made more sense to put the button in this pocket. Sometimes they have pockets here. This one does not. It probably would have been a little bit better if it would have had a pocket there, but it doesn't. There's no extra buttons on the inside, which would have been another bonus, because then I would have been able to repair the pocket. I'm going to look underneath and see. There isn't a bonus, but this thing is just like made like really well. Nope, don't see an extra, don't see one, but it's definitely wool. Yep, it's got the wool tag on it. But anyway, guys, I think there's also a reason, a way to show you, a way to tell how old the item is by looking at the tag, by looking at the sheep's ears. That has something to do with the ears. So I'm not sure if I'm 100% correct with that. But anyway, not too bad. We'll go ahead and get that listed. I got 25 items to ship, 20 on eBay, 5 on Poshmark. We're going to get it done. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Smash that thumbs up button. Hit the notification bell to get notified when I post another video. And that's it. That's all I got. Peace out. Go away.